Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeremy here at Cosmic Soup Recording, and I'm back with another Cosmic Soup Chat. And this time I am joined with a very special guest, a true hip-hop MC, an amazing artist, goes by the name of Rambeau. So please, thank you so much for being here.
No problem, but thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it, man. Coming to your space.
It's my pleasure.
It's zen and it's peaceful and it's music. We're talking about we got Wu-Tang on the wall, yes. Guns N' Roses, Pearl Jam. It's like, I love the vibe, bro. You know,
that's definitely
and the universe at our hands.
Yeah, that's definitely my goal here is to make it a cool vibe, definitely a cool environment. So, tell everybody like how you got started, where the name comes from.
Well, Rambeau comes from is like one-man army, man, because it's like I do a lot of stuff myself, and it started when I used to play sports and just even with music now, I do a lot. I do more than music. I do marketing and everything, man. So it's like, gotta have that mentality of one-man army, Rambeau, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
hell yeah.
And then it's like I got the southern version because I'm from the South. So it's like I'm Creole, Louisiana. So that's why I got the spelling Rambeau, Randy Rambeau. So it's like, you know, it still go back to my roots too. And like, I just got started in hip-hop because I love music, like all forms. And like I say, coming from where I'm from, we got so many genres from like jazz, blues, zydeco, hip-hop, rap, bounce. It's like, you know, even like the Screw and the Houston influence, we was getting that. And it's like, and I still grew up listening to like Jay-Z and Nas and all these East Coast rappers and even Snoop and Dre. And I just always had a passion for the music and always like just loved it. And I just want to give my contribution to hip-hop, really, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. You know, it's about reaching the audience and touching the people and just, you know, bringing forth the new generation and like carrying the torch from like the people ahead of us and just keep pushing the genre forward. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. And, like, I just want to help hip hop get its balance. I feel like it's kind of out of balance right now.
Yeah.
And like hip hop has always been balanced. When you look at it throughout the history, we've always had the balance of both sides. That's why it was so wonderful because it expressed, no matter where you came from or what background you had an expression for you.
Yeah.
You could feel something for it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of times right now we getting a lot of people who just kind of like copying it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who not really just they don't really love the music. They just love what's going to come from the music. Yes. So they spend more of their time chasing clout than putting into effort for the music, and it shows. Because, they might have a lot of clout, but their music is some shit.
Right.
And it shows. And it shows because they don't have a passion for music. You know, we manifest our passions and we good at our passions because we do it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows. Anytime I hear artists or anything, I know when they put an effort into it and when they do it a lot. And it shows their passion and it shows that they truly love it. And that's what I think we need to get back to in hip-hop. I think we've gotten too money hungry, too clout hungry. We worry about endorsements and all this other stuff, and we just not making music for people that people can relate to and that's going to touch them. And that's what it's like. And that's why when you ask a lot of people, they don't really have an artist that they feel. We say it, I feel this artist.
Yeah.
I feel them. Yeah, I feel that. So it's like we don't feel it right now because it's not coming from their heart. You know what I'm saying? It's just coming from a aspiration point or something else. Is not really a passion. And you look at all the other art forms, it was always passion. These jazz artists back in the day in New Orleans, they wasn't getting paid shit.
Right.
It was a passion thing. They got artists on French Quarters right now playing. It's a passion thing.
Yeah.
And some of those gonna develop and be some of the greatest ever. Some of them kids playing drums on the side of the streets on French Quarters and playing the trumpets. One day they might be some of the greatest artists because of that passion of doing it consistently. Like Michael Jordan or any other person. Is the passion that brings forth the greatness. And that's what I feel like we don't have no... I ain't gonna say we don't have greatness, but it's like I feel like we could be greater in hip-hop than what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
The music is still off the chain. It's still bomb. I got so many favorite artists. It's ridiculous. And it's room for everybody, like I tell people.
Yeah.
It's not even a competition thing because there's room for everybody. Like, just make dope music and people gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, we was just talking off air. It's like, it's now a content-driven market. Mm-hmm. More than your music. So it's like artists.
It's all about plays and views.
It is. So it's content driven. So it's like, I think they're making a lot of artists sacrifice their craft because they having to put more effort into content than what they truly love. They might not love content. So like I was telling him, what I'm learning is that you got to find ways to incorporate both. Like record yourself while you recording.
Yeah.
Stuff like incorporate your passion with your audience because a lot of times what it is that people want to connect to you.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's why it's a content driven. Your content connects you to people, and people want to connect to you. So, in a sense, it's a good thing because people are more connected to artists now than their music. But on the flip side, I want people to be once again connected to music.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, definitely, because I mean, if the music is good, then people are gonna gravitate towards it, and then they're gonna want to know about the artist, and they're gonna do this.
And just even like from a mental health standpoint, they got stuff go off in your brain when you listen to music that, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's proven. Yeah, it's calming, it's all kind of things. So it's like from all standpoints, you know, and it's like I say, it's just right now I feel like we just need a little balance, but we got a lot of wonderful, great artists out there right now. Dope artists from all over.
So are there any like new artists that you really?
Well, from the newer, I listen to a lot of old music lately, man. Like
I know. I still listen to the same music I did.
Yeah, I've been like listening 90s. To like even like Rakim and I got a new respect for like old LL Cool J. Like man, battle rapping and like man, LL was dope, man, and like Tupac. But like I like Kendrick. I like J. Cole. I like their whole little camp, man. JID is dope, man. You know, Big Crit is dope, man. I love Crit. Hard, man. Like I love Zero out of H-Town. Like he's hard, man. It's so many. If I start naming, it's like ridiculous. Well, I listen to everybody. Like even like what Migos and them doing. It's like, you know, it's just love in hip hop, and that's the thing. We just gotta just keep pumping out good music.
And they're telling stories and
everything. And you know, and that's what it's about. We gotta like connect to the people, bro. Give people something they can feel. And I feel like hip hop is cycles, just like life, and like I feel like. This next cycle probably is gonna be like on some positive, real stuff because that was the cycle of hip hop before.
I know. I hope it's coming back.
It went last time. It went from kind of like if you study it, it went from like partying and there was kid and playing and all these other stuff. The next thing you know is like fight the power. You know what I'm saying? Like but those movements show you how music affects our culture so much.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And how it can affect people and their way they're thinking. Once you change people the way they think, they can change their lives, and we can change life itself. But we first gotta get people to think differently and accept new ideas and new thoughts. Then to do that, we gotta get across to them. And it's like we can't keep repeating the same old patterns and bullshit that we've been giving the people in the culture through our music for all these years. And that's not what it's for. Hip hop is supposed to evolve. The evolution, you know, is constantly supposed to be evolving, and it's like that's what I feel like. You know. It's going to evolve some more. It's evolving now, and it's like it's going to keep evolving, but I just don't want that spoken word and part to lose it. Right. You know, I love all of the melodies and hip-hop. I love all that. I incorporate them, you know, all that to myself. I love it, but I don't want the spoken art part to lose because that's what it was founded on. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what's most important right now, and like even like you say, like what Nipsey was doing, Nipsey was putting a lot of good stuff. It like the seeds are being planted, but it to come back right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like. And these is the early stages of it, and I feel like that's the next step for hip hop is to come back, and that's the next cycle of it again.
No, definitely.
So it's like, yeah, man, like, you know what you want to get into? It's like whatever over here.
No, I mean, I hopefully a lot of artists are on the same page and they all agree, you know, and so
it's enough for everybody. You gotta make dope music like me. Like I could, like say for instance, just hypothetically. Say J. Cole and Kendrick beefing. Like they don't like each other, they compete with each other. But guess what? I'm a fan. I'm not gonna have just J. Cole CDs. I'm gonna have them both. It's no person that's a hip hop fan that just got one artist and that's the only artist they listen to. You a fan, you listen to whatever's dope.
Yeah.
So as an artist, you shouldn't be worrying about competing with other artists. Your job is just to make your shit dope because that's the only thing that matters. Yeah. It ain't no competition thing. Like if you failing, it ain't nobody else's fault but yours. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how there's artists that Joyner Lucas had beef with, and now they're doing songs
together. But a lot of it nowadays is like marketing. You don't even know what's real and fake. It's industry stuff, and people like drama and all that. So that's what they market now. So that's how they market now. You know, they more interested in your music, your content, and everything else than the music these days. You know, so it's like, and that's a store sell. Now you're getting prints and blogs, and you're getting website articles, and you're getting people talking about beefs, and now they're interested. Now they're listening to both your music. Now you know your SoundCloud. You know,
now there's a song together, of course.
And now it's going to bring it back again together. You know, it's marketing, man, and that's what it is. You know, and you can't knock it. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of times as fans, we look at it. I'm a fan myself. You know, I never lose my ability to consider myself a fan no matter what, because I'm always going to be a fan. If I sell 10 billion records, I'm still a hip hop fan. So as a fan, sometimes we lose ourselves and we want these things to be real, but it's still just entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of the realness is gone. That's what I think what we really missing right now is that realness. You know what I'm saying? And we getting the entertainment side, which is cool, but it's the realness that's what's missing. That's what it was founded on. Hip hop was born from the streets, for the streets, spoke about. When it first came out, it was like all about empowerment. You had like, remember all these old groups back in the day, you know, like even like Queen Latifah, De La Soul, everybody was like Tribe Called Quest, and everybody was like on some uplifting and empowerment. Like trying to get knowledge and like, you know, that's what it was started from. And it was like, you was empowering your community. And okay, I'm gonna keep it real. Hip hop go back farther than that. If you want to really know, it go back to Africa. The griots. The griot, they had every tribe had a griot. The griots would keep record of the tribe and what went on, and they would do it through spoken word. And they would even like have battles sometimes to see who was the better ones. And that's what hip hop was born from, because all we doing is just recanting the stories of our neighborhoods and stuff we grew up in and our experiences and all that. The same thing is our recorded history, kind of like. But it's kind of like, you know, nowadays it's entertainment. Because you know, it's $1 billion industry, so you got it's a business now. So let's be honest. You got Sprite, got Drake with Sprite commercials, and Kendrick got Reebok shoes, and so like we gotta be honest with ourselves. They can't really say what they really want to say because they still control. So we're not really getting truth, and we're not getting that real, authentic stuff. Even though I love these dudes, but it's like they still got corporations over them because you know.
They have to do. They have to pretty much. You
got a boss.
Yeah.
Basically, you got a boss now. You just signed this $5 million check. You know, I mean, Nike like, yo, I don't need you to say nothing about Colin Kaepernick. Nah, I need you to take that off the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you to say nothing about this. Nah, I don't think you should show up to that protest. Nah, I don't think it would be good for your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's a good look for your brand. I don't think you should do that. You should I like that song, but maybe we should tone it down. Maybe we should go more for a different audience. Maybe we should target these people, you know, and that's how it goes. Now all of a sudden you like, so it's like it's all industry stuff a lot. Like, that's why you see a lot of the major guys who like really like, I feel like speaking conscious and like keeping on conscious stuff, they independent. Or just not even conscious, but just making relatable music that I could, like the average person could relate to. Cause like, I'm gonna be real, we're not all trapping, we're not all dope dealing, we're not all, most of the fan base is working jobs. Most of the fan base got anxiety, depression. Most of the fan base got shit going on in their family. Most of the fan base, that's let's be real. And sometimes we get to a point that, it's good to escape. And we need that escapism. But every now and then you need that song that's going to help uplift you. And that's what I look at you past artists. Pac might be tossing it up. Let me see you toss it up and all that. But he still is going to give you something to the balance. He was gonna give you the balance, and that's what I think we kind of lacking right now.
Yeah.
And instead of us getting balanced, what we got a lot of self-medicating music.
Yeah, it's a lot of like party music.
Yeah, self-medicating, popping pills, and like self-medicate, like you know, that shit not gonna go nowhere. That shit is energy. Literally, energy cannot be destroyed. So until you let that shit flow out you, it's gonna stay there. You can suppress it all you want. It's gonna come out one day. So like, freak all that. Like, deal with this shit and let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what like it's all about. Like I say, my motto is real talk, real music for real people.
Yeah.
And that's how plain and simple. Like, if you're not even real, then you're probably not gonna relate to what I'm saying, and you might think it's whack. But it's not for you, and that's good. I'm cool. I make music for real people. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Not industry shit. I'm not under no label. I'm not under the thumb of nobody but myself and my creator. You know what I'm saying? So like that's it. So I say what I want, I do what I want, and that's what it's all about, man. And you see other artists had that, Nipsey and all that, and that's kind of what that's the worst fear of the industry is the truth that we can exist without them now because of the internet and because of social media, because of our ability to now reach our own fans and our own fan bases that we don't need the industry no more. You can have a fan base of 5,000 people, right? You get $20 a person from your 5,000 people a year. Guess what? You made $100,000 that year from 5,000 people. Getting just $20. However you got to get the 20 through a goddamn T-shirt, through a CD, through whatever. You got $20 from 5,000 people. So You don't need the industry.
No.
And that's the greatest fear of the industry, that
Sure.
people figure it out. Like, oh shit, they don't need us. They don't need us. They can read their own marketing books. They can learn how to market themselves. And you don't need a lot of people. When you get the industry, then yeah, you gotta have 1 million followers to make your money back. Because you got so many people getting paid. Now you're paying a marketing company, you're paying a executive. Everybody got, so now you need 1 million to be successful. But if you by yourself, you, like I said, you get 3, 4, 5,000 people, and
boom, there you go.
You straight.
You making money.
And like most people won't even know who you are. So not only that, you living in peace. Because you just another nobody to everybody. Like, oh, you know, you're a nobody. Like you chilling, like you doing your thing. And like I say, like the industry has, like that's their biggest fear, is that we all start to figure out that we don't need them to market ourselves and to brand ourselves. We can do it ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Own our own masters.
Everything. Own our own everything. And with YouTube, you have your, like I was telling you, you have your own station.
Yeah.
You have a channel. Literally a channel.
Yeah.
You got a channel. Like ESPN has a channel. Cosmic Soup has a channel.
Yeah.
So it's like producing content on your channel just like that. So it's like I tell you, gotta look at yourself not only as the executive producer for music, but as a TV executive now.
Yeah.
You know, what you gonna have? You have TV shows, you have sports, what you gonna put music, what you gonna do? Yo, you have a reality show about your day, like what is on your channel? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. And it's about trying to get the consumer to get sucked down the rabbit hole of your channel. Like, oh shit, I done freaking lost 2 hours watching this dude channel. I don't know what the hell. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe and kill it. That's what it's about. So it's like, you know, it's like we gotta just keep doing it and keep reaching. And like, it took me a while to learn it because I was hard headed. I was like, I don't need that. I don't know. I can just sell it. People, old school way. But I
don't need social media.
I learned though. You know, hard head makes soft ass, and we learn. So it's like, that's what I'm telling you. We're gonna get started. Like, I'm gonna really start pushing hard, like on my social media, internet campaigns, and just, like I said, just keep being positive and just chopping it up, talking industry with people, making good music, making quality music, like trying to represent hip hop in all forms, man. Cause like, hip hop is more than just rap. It's the graffiti, it's the dance, it's the clothing. It's everything, man. It's the culture, man. And that's why when some artists say that hip hop is dying, people don't understand. They're like, no, hip hop is not dead. No, rap is thriving and rap is amazing.
Well, hip hop is the new pop music.
It is kind of like, and that's kind of
like what's being forgotten is some of the culture.
Yeah.
Because there's new artists that are, 20 years old or whatever that they don't know about where it came from and everything. So
and that's why I just say it's like balance. And that's why I always tell people, it's like we gotta make more albums to bridge. Like what J. Cole say, middle child. We gotta bridge. And it was like a big gap was left in between, and it was never a bridge that came through. And that's what I think was the biggest fault right now with hip hop, was that we didn't get that bridge. Because I love what these young dudes doing. They really pushing the genre. They incorporating it with I love with the harmonizing, the melodies. Like it's amazing. Like I love it all, bro. Like I love our Uzi verse. All these dudes, I mess with them all, bro. Like everybody. Like it's love. Like so many good artists, so many talented people, but I feel like we still need that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
More, we got it, because we just need more of it a little bit too, because it's balanced, because there's a market for it, and it's balanced, and everything got to be balanced. Everything in life is balanced. Everything is a duality, Every situation, every person is a duality. It's all about your perspective. Your perspective, for real.
And just like now, they're just looking at it more of a business than just the art. Like art is art.
Oh, it's just an art, man.
Art is art.
You love it, you do it for free.
Yeah.
But, like I said, it's like a lot of people don't love the art. They more driven for what it's going to bring, because it's such a big business. And I feel like rock went through a stage like that, where it's like, once it blew up big and industries and these big corporations start getting involved, I feel like a lot of the best rock music was being made independently. You know what I'm saying? Even until right now, I feel like some of the best rock is like indie rock. The independent guys who they got some of the best stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel it's kind of the same way about hip hop. The independent circuit is like flames, bro. Like it's so many fire dudes on the indie circuit and hip hop, all in every city, from Miami to Atlanta to freaking Mississippi and Louisiana, New Orleans, Baton Rouge to Phoenix, out here, LA. so many flame out here, independent dudes, man. It's like, it's like we just gotta keep pushing ourselves to the audience, and we just gotta keep learning the business. Because a lot of us are passionate about the music. We so passionate about the music. We be like, oh, I'm so good. Because I'm so good, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
And it's not reality. You're gonna make it because of your business. Because it is a business.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know the business, then how you expecting to make it? And like always, like me and him talk about every day, and I tell him it's like every day you gotta try to better yourself and learn and change. Because how you gonna become what you wanna be if you're doing what you did yesterday? You wasn't there yesterday, was you? Mm-hmm. So you do the same shit you did yesterday, then who are you? You that dude you was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
How you gonna become the dude that you're trying to be and you're doing the same shit you did yesterday? It's not possible. That's the definition of an insanity. Doing the same shit, expecting different results.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people do. They do the same shit and they expect different results and they feel it's hurt when it don't work.
Yeah.
Well, you've been living the same dude for the last year. Like, what you expected? You didn't do shit different. Shit different. You didn't wake up, do nothing different. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you expected different results. So it's like, we gotta kind of change. And when we change, not only happens mentally, it happens biologically within our body. Because now we shooting out new chemicals and new stuff is going on, and now our new connections within our brain, and it's literally biologically we're becoming a new person. But we gotta do new shit.
Yes.
You can't do the same shit. Like whatever, whatever goal you got, we could do it. We just don't do it.
Yeah. I love everything that you're saying. And like I do a podcast with my buddies, and then every once in a while I'll jump on there and I'll just kind of tell a story about, someone that comes and records. And what I'm seeing a lot is, artists that don't want to put the time in, that don't come prepared, that just want to come in and freestyle.
Yeah, clout.
Or they'll come in and spit a so-so verse, but then we'll spend an hour, putting stutter effects and making the beat drop and just adding all this other stuff that I feel like is unnecessary, but they're just kind of polishing the turd.
Pretty much.
They're
pretty much. Yeah.
And,
seriously, that's that. But it's like, I feel like, I'm gonna be real, I feel like a lot of these dudes, and I don't want to hurt y'all feelings, but God didn't create y'all to be musical artists, and y'all don't have that talent. Plain and simple. Y'all don't have that talent.
Right.
Y'all might have a love for this. Maybe y'all need to get into some other aspect of this, but this part is not. It's not for y'all, and they got people that need to hear that.
Yeah, like this is a wonderful time for music because the resources are so available, like recording equipment is very affordable. But it's a duality once again because of all of that. Now it's oversaturated. Like, you can put your music on SoundCloud, or whatever, distribute it yourself. But it's a bad time for music because now everybody thinks that they can do it.
Everybody, and they think it's easy.
Yeah.
I don't know where that concept coming from that it's easy to do.
Yeah, because
sometimes I think the industry do that on purpose. I'm like, do the powers that be who run this shit literally like find some suck artist that's trash and signs them just so that these other dudes could keep thinking that they can do it too? Yeah. Well, such and such made it, so I can make it. That's what I be wondering sometimes. Well, is that what they do? Because let's be real, we know the business, so we know from a marketing standpoint, we can take any song. I don't care how much of a turd it is, and I can market it, and I can make people listen to it.
Yeah.
You be real, like you can from a marketing standpoint. If you got the money and the resources, then you can pay all the DJs, pay all the SoundCloud playlists, pay all the blogs to write an article about them. You can buy him some SoundCloud spin. You can buy him some followers.
I feel like we've heard songs like that.
We know. I'm not naming names, but we know people like that, and it's like. And now because the consumer like, oh, I hear this song in the club. I hear it on the radio. I go online and I see they got an article about he must be popping. They have what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. And that's what and from a marketing standpoint, that's what you try to induce in the consumer, FOMO. So now you've induced FOMO, now you go and click on it and you check it out. And next thing you know, some people get sucked into it because it's like I tell people, I say it's two kinds of people in the world. It's wave. It's people who surface. They just ride the wave. And it's earthquakes. People who create the wave. And you gotta decide which one you is. And the people who just ride the wave, they're gonna ride whatever they think is popping. It's like and like from a marketing standpoint, people like I tell them, people don't want no quality no more. They want what they think is popping. Most consumers. That's kind of the new consumer now. I could put you a Hanes t-shirt and a Gucci t-shirt side by side, right? And I can go around. I can get 1,000 people like, yo, they both free. Take which one you want. How many people you think gonna take that Hanes t-shirt? Not many, huh?
Right.
More gonna take, but the Hanes t-shirt probably made out of a better quality and gonna last long. It's better, huh?
Because they want that name.
But they don't care about what's better. They want what's popping.
Yeah.
So you gotta learn that these lessons all around us, that how people think, because marketing is psychology for this industry, and that's what it is. And that's why I tell people these big companies, they've learned they can market anybody. And the less fans and the more trash you are, the less leverage you have against them, so they can now control you. Now you they puppet. Now if they sign Rambeau and Rambeau got 1 million followers, and I can't control Rambeau because he don't really need me because he's established. You know what I'm saying? I can't really, but if I get this guy who's trash and he don't really have a following that much, I can build him up as an industry plug and make him think it's grassroots and grounded, and he's be an industry plug, and then I can control him because he's not really a good artist. So I can really control him.
Interesting.
It's a game. Like I tell people, we in a game, and like that's why I tell people, like people be like, yo, Rambeau, man, like sometimes I hope you don't make it because they gonna try to take you out. You know too much. You talk too much shit in your songs.
Shit, yeah.
It's like I'm like no, because it's like this is I told him I'm a manifestation of what hip hop been wanting. They want people been crying for some real shit. People been crying for somebody that come with something real, something. So this is it. I'm the leader of rap's revolution. I was sent to initiate evolution in the game. I'm the solution to these lames, because a lot of these dudes who rapping, they just sound the same. And that's the bottom line. So it's like, from a marketing standpoint, let me market myself. Dreaming big, we coming. Mixtape coming. We're gonna do a live performance in here this week. It's coming. We're about to have a lot of content coming. I'm about to do inspirational videos. It's coming. We're going to talk marketing. It's coming. I'm going to come back with Cosmic Swoop. We're going to kick it again. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? And we moving forward. Like I told, like what we say, we're not using our brain to live in our past. We're using our brain to create our future. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah. I think this is an excellent segue. Tell me about Royal Sphinx.
Royal Sphinx. So pretty much it's a management company. I work with other artists. Before I met him through a mutual artist, and he kind of just fell off. But, we've been working big and working good together. Like, we handle all the businesses and everything like that. And also I do influencing as well on the websites and Instagram, Facebook. So that's how we really just coming up in the world, in the place, because we want to just really market like good music. That's at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to bring back that culture back.
Yeah.
We're trying to give it a mix and match, like it's a duality, like he was saying, but it's always got to be a balance in that bridge that we're trying to bring to the people.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So tell me, do you have anything coming, anything in the works?
You better tell him, you better drop it.
I have no works, man. Like I told y'all, man, I'm going to put a mixtape out. I'm going to be honest, I think I'm going to put like 2 out. Then I'm gonna just do an album as the 3rd one. I told him it's like a movie, bro. It's gonna be like a trilogy.
Oh hell yeah!
It ain't gonna be like literally a movie, but it's like real music, like, and it's like jam. And that's what I told people. It's like it got a major New Orleans feel to it, like Cash Money bounce type, because that's what I came from. But it's like it's kind of almost conscious, and as I tell people, I'm like almost like a conscious bounce album a little bit too, but it got a little bit of everything, Like I grew up listening to everything, and like I don't want, when you listen to one song, don't think that's how the album gonna sound.
Right.
Every song is gonna be different because I'm a human being and I'm expressing my life. So
Emotions.
I might feel like going party and getting drunk, smoke. Okay, maybe boom. I might feel like being spiritual. I might boom. I might feel like I'm in love. I might feel heartbroken. I might feel depressed. I might feel anxiety. I might feel all these things. And for me to just be in one lane making one type of music is just not. It couldn't be my truth, and it wouldn't be me. And I don't even want to make music that's not my truth. That my truth is that, we all these things. So like I don't want to be put in a box. I don't want you to think that when you hear one song that's how it's going to sound like, because it's not at all. You're going to have some down south flavor. You have some East Coast flavor. You're gonna have some Midwest. You're gonna have some West Coast. You're gonna have some heartbreak. Like I said, you're gonna have everything. We're gonna get into nitty gritty. We're gonna inspire each other. We gonna. Hopefully you laugh. Hopefully you cry. Hopefully everything is experience. I want you to feel something even if it make you mad. I want you to feel something because that's what art is. And like I approach this album different because I heard a quote from somebody and it was like, the best true art is when you do it for yourself and everybody else love it.
Yeah.
And that's what I did with this album. I did it for myself. So this is more of a Randy album than more of a Rambeau album because it's more personal. When he listens to some song, he like, damn, what you was going through? Like, man. Because it's like, it's personal now. And, I want people to be able to relate because we go through things. We human. Like, I'm not about to hide shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm an open book. And that's what was beautiful about hip-hop in our past. Our artists were open books. And they didn't live up to an image. And I'm not going to live up to an image because I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. You don't have to be perfect. We all struggle with all kinds of shit that go on in our head, and our biggest enemy is ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I struggle with that same enemy just like you struggle, just like he struggled with that enemy, just like we all struggle with that enemy of ourselves and the bullshit that we tell ourselves in our head, because that's what it boils down to is what you feed yourselves both ways on every level. Because even now, like, it's more I get into health, and it's like even the foods we eat. Foods we eat affect the bacteria in your body. Like I was saying, the bacteria in your body affect your mood. Your mood affect how you react to situations. How you react to situation affect your personality. Your personality determines your personal reality. So all that shit is linked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we gotta
come down to that form of discipline.
Yeah, man. So like even like changing your diet, all that shit helps with everything. Like we gonna get some real shit that help with anxiety, depression, all that shit because it'll affect your mood. Like I said, it'll affect how you react. If I'm in a good mood and some bad shit happen, guess what? It's gonna trigger me. It's gonna set me off. But if I wake up and I'm in a good mood and some bad shit, I can deal with it.
Yeah.
And that's the difference right there. And your mood, like I said, little shit like what you eat and what you think. What you think controls your emotions. Your thoughts put your energy into motion. Emotion. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts do that. It puts your energy. If I tell you close your eye and think about something you like, it's gonna make you feel good. If I tell you think about something a terrible incident, it's gonna make you feel bad. Those thoughts could put those emotions into things. So your thoughts control all that shit. So it's like, that's what I'm just on some wellness shit, and I'm just trying to even educate people through hip hop and through music, but through music that jam. I'm not about to be preaching to nobody or no shit like that, but we about to have fun, and I'm gonna put you on some game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's what it's about. Like, that's what hip hop was founded on. Like we were just talking about the early beginning. They were having fun and putting each other on knowledge and game and like telling the stories, and that's what it was founded on. So it's like we kind of need to come back to the roots a little bit. Not everybody, but that's what I'm doing. A lot of time when I tell people what I'm doing, I'm not speaking as a whole. I'm speaking for myself, son.
Yeah.
You're like, well, everybody. No, we need that balance. We need J. Cole. We need Lil Yachty. We need Lil Uzi Vert. We need Young Thug. We need that balance in hip hop. We need all these dudes. But what I'm trying to do for my side of balance is this what I'm trying to add for that balance too. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what my path. So that's what I'm focused on. And that's what we're gonna be on. Just continue doing what other artists like I feel like led before me did, like Pac, like what Nip said, all these guys was doing and what they did. And like these opening doors, and we just gotta keep, like Nip said, keep running the marathon. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's what it's about, and like all that. And like I told him, we even want to start getting back into like community outreach and all this other stuff because like I said, that's what hip hop was founded on, the community.
Yeah.
Like how you love your hood and you love your city and you don't do shit for them.
Yeah.
You coming right around me in $100,000 car. What that's doing for me and the people in the hood?
Making me jealous.
How you showing me love? How you showing me love? How your chain is showing love for your chain got the city, my city name on it. So what they do for me? What they do for old lady down the street who can't pay her bills, who need to go to the doctor but can't afford, but don't even have no insurance. So what they do for her? So that's what it's about, man. We gotta reinvest in our community because our community is the people. So we reinvest in people, and that's what it is. Hip hop. I feel like hip hop was given to us to help bring about positive change because music is powerful, and I feel like hip hop is gonna be that bridge to changing the culture because it did it before. It always influenced the culture and changed the culture. Always, the culture shifts as the music shifts a lot of times. all just the music catches up afterwards because it starts off ground roots and then it shifts afterwards. But that's what it's all about. Like I just want to keep making good quality music and good balanced music. Like I say, like artists I looked up to, like Pac, Andre, Rakim, Public Enemy, like J. Cole, Kendrick. But But you can't compare me to none because I got my own totally different style, totally different. Like I'm from Louisiana, so I got a huge Louisiana influence. And down Louisiana, they're not gonna listen to you if you ain't jamming. So you gotta have beat, and like you can hear our influence right now in the world through City Girls and all that stuff. That's that New Orleans, Louisiana stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like even with Drake with his song Kiki, that's bounce. That's back home. And that's to me like people. Like that's what we grew up on. And that's what I always listen to. So that's kind of like a little vibe of it too. But I also listen to Jay-Z and Nas, so I still got a little bit of them in there. Also listen to Snoop, Pac, everybody else got a little bit of them. Scarface, Zero, so I got a little bit of Houston. So my biggest blessing is that I actually love hip hop and I'm a fan of so many different artists. That is ridiculous, and I feel like I've learned from all of these dudes, and I'm just ready to impart what I learned and give back what I done learned and give back, man. Like I'm not even thinking about making money. Like me and him, we never talk about like money. None of that. Like those things gonna come. Like you focus on your passion and what you love, and all that shit gonna come. Like you just gotta believe. Like you know what I'm saying. Like so that's what it's about. And we're gonna get it, man. And like I tell you, hopefully y'all check out the album and you're interested because it's gonna be an interesting album. Like about 2 years ago, I did a group album. If you remember the song "In America," they had a video for that. It was out there big. I picked up by a lot of blogs. I got a lot of spins off of that, and y'all can check that out. But like I said, that's not how the album gonna sound. It's totally different. Like so it's like I'm really just excited. Every day I wake up just excited because and the reason I'm excited is not for what's bringing, not for money or nothing, but I just want people to hear it.
Yeah. Did you put out the songs that we did?
I got that. All I Do is coming out right now, man, and that's seeming like it's gonna be a big song. I wasn't even like gonna put it out, but it's like the reaction from people and like people put it out on their own. Yeah, people kind of put it out on their own. So it's like and it's like literally everywhere I go, there's the first song people talk to me about and like bring up. It's like that All I Do. Like even the guy who like did the beat was saying the same thing. Like man, we got something with this one. Like and it's like so it's like I'm just gonna get ready to start promoting it and marketing because we really haven't started yet, and that's the next step.
Do you have any music out there?
Right now, like I said, I got all I do is streaming on all services right now.
Okay.
Yeah, literally. And I got some of the old materials out there. You can go on SoundCloud on Dreaming Big ENT. The SoundCloud / Dreaming Big ENT.
Dreaming Big.
Dreaming Big. DreaminBigent. And you could just Google it. Just Google Dreaming Big ENT Randy Rambeau and enjoy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, so pretty soon you should start seeing everything, hitting the markets
really
out here.
Start pushing hard.
We're gonna start marketing heavy and big. So it's gonna drop soon. We were just kind of anticipating the crowd and getting everybody, hyped up to what's gonna be dropping.
And it's like ebbs and flows with me, and it's like I just been in the artistic creative stance, and like I go through these modes where I'm like super creative, and that's where the creation come. Then like the next half is just the marketing business side. You know what I'm saying? So like I try to like for right now I'm trying to just get consumed with creating. It's like from like I tell you biology, mental, spiritual, science, I can show you all this. It's true, but I've literally trained my body because your body is your subconscious mind. So like I can make music like this now, like not even nothing hard because I've been doing it so long, every day, consistently. So it's like now I'm ready to now I see that I can probably do both now because I don't have to put as much energy into the music because I've already trained myself kind of like an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm already so that's why I feel like I'm primed and I'm ready. From all aspects and and like I say, I'm just like another human being like everybody else. The only thing that's held me back through the years is just myself. So it's like I'm ready to get out of my own way and just let this shine. Let it just do it, man.
Well, I'm very excited to hear what you have coming in the next few days.
It's gonna be amazing, man. I'm really excited for people to hear it because it's like I don't think nobody doing what I'm doing right now, and I honestly feel in my heart I'm one of the best on the planet right now. Like, and I want, and I've been saying it, and like I tell people, just listen, just give me 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
That's it, just 5 minutes, and that's what this is gonna be all about when I do it live. Give me 5 minutes of your time, and if you're gonna agree, like this is top tier, upper echelon. Like I'm not trying to brag, I'm just speaking my truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the coldest because there is no such thing as the best. There's no such, that does not exist. It's no such thing as the best because it doesn't exist. It's not real. Like, so you can only be the best you, and I'm feeling like I'm doing the best me right now. Like, you know, so it's gonna get better because the best me is a new person every day. Because like I said, it's all about change every day. So every day I'm trying to change. So little shit, like I tell him, eat one healthy meal today. Do 5 push-ups today. Little changes. You changing the biology of your body and everything now. You're changing your mindset now. You see, the thing that gets people and what leads to all our problems, man, is stress and all that. And stress is born from our mind and us living in the past. We relive past trauma. Like, okay, let me give you an example, right? Say I talk to L. I'm like, yo, L, man, what's up, man? How you feeling? You good? Nah, man, I'm in the mood today. Oh man, what happened? Now he gonna tell me about some event that happened either 5 hours ago, a day ago, 2 days ago. He gonna relive that event to me, right? Yeah. Now it's a mood. Now the only reason he's in that mood is because since that event happened, he's held on to that energy. Yeah. He has not let it go. And now it's affecting his biology now because he feels that way. Now his body's feeling stressed. Now the way your brain works, your brain is always, your analytic mind, your brain is always trying to look out for you. So your brain like, oh shit, the body is stressed. Let me think about what the body is stressing about. So I can figure out the problem. So that's how now your brain is reliving and thinking about the situation. And now you're just in a cycle. You think about it, you feel bad. You think about it, and it's just a cycle. You can't let it go. Woe is me, woe is me. You wake up in the morning, you think about it, your day is shitty now. And that affects your whole mood. That mood becomes a temperament. After a while, that temperament becomes your personality. And you're like, why is such a fucking dickhead at work? Well, his wife left him and she took all the money and he's held on to that event ever since. And he hasn't been able to move past it. And life is about evolution. The universe and life craves to evolve. So he's literally, that person has literally not evolved from a biological or mental, spiritual standpoint from that moment. And that's why he's sad, depressed, and all that, because he's holding on to it, he relived it, and now that becomes his limitation. Oh, I'm never gonna marry again because that's what these women do. Or if you fail in let's take football for instance. Or you fail in football. Oh, I'm never gonna make it in football because I failed at this point. Now that's your limitation. And then you start to use that limitation for all aspects of your life. Anytime you don't get it right the first time. Oh, I can't do this because I'm a failure because I failed at this and I failed at this and I failed at this and I failed at that. You're constantly reliving your past. You never redefining yourself. So biologically, you're still the same person. And that's why your fucking life sucks and you're sad, you're depressed, and all this other shit.
Well, son of a bitch.
Because you came off from some past event, past trauma, and you're holding on to it.
Yeah. Well,
that's why they say, like, a neuroscientist will tell you, the neuroscientist said, the prophet said it, spiritual people, meditation. That's why they're trying to get you. Meditation is about trying to be in the moment. Yeah. So you don't be in the past.
Yeah. I mean, I think if everybody just started their day off with some sort of meditation or just
get yourself in the present. And go somewhere where you don't have no sensory input.
Yeah.
You're not getting sound, sight.
Put your goddamn phone away.
All that shit gone. You're not getting and just get in the present moment. And while you're trying to get in the present moment, you're going to start to notice that your mind starts to go to the past. And that's when you, now you, that's what they mean by being conscious. Now you're conscious. A lot of times people are on autopilot. They're not conscious. Those thoughts just flowing. They just think it's normal. It's life. They're not even conscious. Now you're conscious. You're like, oh, now I see those thoughts. Like I tell people, we not the thoughts. The thoughts, they come and go, right? It's like in science. You ever like heard of quantum physics, right? Mm-hmm. The observer effect, right? Like these atoms, they don't react until somebody's observing them, right? So these thoughts, they come and go. Everything in life is made of atoms, the same atoms. We are the observer. We're not the thoughts. Now, you can choose to manifest that thought, whether it's good or bad, by giving attention to it, by focusing on it. If a negative thought comes into my mind and I start to focus on it, then it's going to manifest. And the first signs of manifestation going to happen in your body. Because I'm thinking negatively, my body going to react negatively, and it's gonna be stressed. And I'm gonna manifestate all these emotions like an animal that's under stress. When an animal is being attacked by a pack or an animal is going through a drought, they become territorial, fearful. They become, you know what I'm talking about? They only think about themselves. They become selfish, you know, and that's why so many of us are showing that, because we living under stress because we stuck in the past. Or we predicting a bad future from ourselves based on our past. You know what I'm saying? Like they predicting their future based on their past. Well, you're not the same person you was in the past. That's why you got to change yourself. So now you can't even predict your future. Like I was talking to a dude today and we was talking and he was like, he wanted to do something. And he's like, man, but I'm scared to do it because I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know how this shit is going to work out, Randy. I'm like, the best place to create your life is from the unknown. You cannot create a new life from the known, because if you keep doing what's known, you're creating the same life. So the best place is to create it from the unknown. Doing something that you never did before, trying something out you never tried before. Okay, well, I'm gonna send this email to this person. I'm not gonna let my body talk myself out of it because my body feels fear, because I've trained my body to feel fear all these years. Your body is your subconscious mind. So we train our bodies to feel certain ways through repetition. So if you've been stressed for a month, then now you train your body to feel stressed. So now that's what he's gonna feel. So anytime you want to do something, your body's gonna feel stressed. I need to send this email to this person, I'm stressed. I need to do this presentation, I'm stressed. I need to go talk to this DJ, I'm stressed. Because I've trained my body to feel stress. So it's about retraining your body, and that's what yoga and all that shit does. Like my homies used to laugh at me when I started doing yoga, but now they understand. They thought I was trying to do it to holler at chicks and shit. Yeah. Because like the word yoga means what? Yoke. You're putting a yoke on your body. Your mind, your inner being is taking control of your body. And now once you get your body and your body fully submits, now y'all one. That's what the prophets and everybody talk about, becoming one. Now the mind and the body one. Now when I wake up, my body don't even need an alarm clock. It wake up at that time. I don't even need to tell it to do the push-ups. They just start doing the push-ups. Wow. They won. Now when I think about sending the email, he not trying to talk me out of the email. He like, send that email because we about to get this. We about to get this account. We about to get this DJ. We about to, now we won now. We're not against each other. Mm-hmm. And that's what it is about. Training, like I tell him, is about training your body. And yoga and all that shit does that. And exercise and staying disciplined does that. We literally got to overcome our body. People think it's demons and all this shit. Nah, bro, it's just your body and what you done trained it to do. You have to overcome your old self to become your new self. That's why they meant by the old you gotta die. That's why like the Christian religion putting the old you on the cross or whatever. That's kind of what the spiritual people meant, but people just misinterpreted it. The old you gotta die. You gotta beat the old you. Because chemically and biologically, your body is gonna wanna do what it does. And then it becomes a program. Now you live in a program that you've created for yourself. You wake up every day at the same time. You brush your teeth at the same time. You eat at the same time. You go see the same people. You clock out. You go to the same bars on the weekend. You do, and now you live in a program. Mm-hmm. In a program you created for yourself.
Well, yeah.
Then that's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? So since we know that we create programs for the body, you got to create a program for the body that you want, and that shit is hard. That shit is hard, bro. That shit is hard, but you gotta just try to make little changes every day because that shit is hard. And you won't see how hard it is, and you won't see how your body resists you until you try to make a change. And now you realize, like, your body and your inner being are like two different beings, kind of. You're like, oh, shit, this dude resisting me. So, you don't want to do no push-ups. He talking about, let's do it later. Let's start tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He talking about, no, you can't do this. You just like your uncles. You just like this person. You just like that. You can't do this. You did this in the past. But what about this happened to us when we was in the 10th grade? What about this happened to us in college? Man, you can't talk to that girl. What about this chick that shot you down? You can't approach her. You can't. So it's like, and you're like, yo, I approach. Then you get to see how shitty of a life you was living before. You're like, damn, this is what I was giving you, body? Mm-hmm. This is what I was telling you, and this is what I was, oh shit, it was pretty shitty to you, dude. Like, and then you can start working on bringing changes, and y'all can start becoming one. We got into some metaphysical shit on the rap hip-hop thing, but that's what it's about.
No, that's what this is about.
That's what this is about, bro.
I think we all...
Real talk, real music for real people, bro.
I think we all just learned something. And now I'm in a much better mood because I'm not
Exactly.
going to let myself be in a bad mood.
Exactly. You in control. You literally in control. That's why they say you're the god of your life. You're in control.
And a lot of people misinterpret that too. Like when people call themselves God, they're like, "Oh no, you're not God. You can't, grant all powers." But when even like in the Bible, you read all that.
Even
if you
Jesus
religious,
would say that dude
he was
God,
saying like,
basically.
"Ye aren't you not God?" Like
he
he's
said,
calling
what is
yourself.
it
You
that
got the
sin to call
power.
a man himself?
Yeah.
Like come on, man.
Like the powers are with you. Like
I'm built. We built in His image. So it's like this. It's like if I got a hologram, a ball of hologram, right? Throw it on the ground and it breaks into 1 trillion pieces, right? Each one of those pieces of the hologram gonna have the whole hologram in it, won't it? Mm-hmm. That's us and God. He broke himself up into 11 amount of pieces, and each of the pieces of the hologram has the whole hologram in them. That's us.
And even for the people that's not even religious, it's just if you
it's
go
not
to the
even
laws of vibration, laws of attraction.
And I can bring it to your
attract that
science,
shit.
quantum
Yeah.
physics. We can get into some quantum physics and it'll break it down. How stuff acts on a microscopic level. How nothing reacts until as an observer and all this other stuff, and how we can measure thoughts.
Because
and
you got to hit them with that. Every action comes with what?
Equal and opposite reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's like how we can go on level. We can get into science with it. Science is proving everything we're saying too. Even how your body is your subconscious mind, and your body reacts chemically to your thoughts. That's why your moods change from thoughts and all that. And your gut and your brain are linked. Your gut is your second brain. So the foods and the bacteria that you eating is affecting you because your body has a living ecosystem inside of it. Because the way that the universe is designed is life within life within life within life. So within my body, there are living bacteria and living cells and living organisms. So you need more of the good bacteria than the bad bacteria because that affects your mood. Your gut is like your second brain from a science standpoint too. That's why whenever you're nervous, what happens? You get a pit in your stomach. Some people are nervous, they throw up. You got a gut, they're linked. So the foods you eat affect your mood and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Well, that's amazing. So we're definitely going to have to do another part 2.
Definitely, bro.
We're definitely going to have to link up.
Jamie
We'll be back this
Sphinx.
week for the live concert. So we got it to the talking and y'all see the personality and everything. I want y'all to get into the music because it's like, and I want y'all to have high expectations. Like, so I'm going to pump it up. Because I feel like I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant. Like I said, it's just my truth. And I've convinced my subconscious mind, my body, that is the truth. So he believes it too. So it's going to manifest every time you hear me. So check me out. We're going to murder this shit. We're going to, like I said, we're going to jam out. You can shake your ass. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. I'm going to give you some real shit, something to think about. We might even get into some politics on this with this song. Because I got songs about everything, man. So it's like, because this is life. And like I tell people, I want, if an alien land on Earth, I want him to listen to my album and know what it feels like to be a human living in America at this time and experiencing everything they experience and what it is to be human from all aspects. I want to know what it mean to party, what it mean to fall in love, what it mean to get my heart broken, what it mean to have stress and anxiety, depression, what it means to do all these things, to have joy and happiness. I want them to see what it's like. So it's like, that's what it's about. Because we're not robots. So I'm in everybody's lane right now. Everybody lane right now. Like I'm in everybody's lane right now, and I'm making my own lane right now. So it's over. Like I'm not a car. I'm a jumbo jet on the highway. I'm hogging both sections, both coming ways, going and coming, man. And it's like we're not stopping. We're not quitting. We're going to manifest everything that we say we're going to do, and we're going to do it big, and we never going to stop because the label is dreaming big. So we're going to be a manifestation of what our label says. We never going to stop dreaming big. Like I said, real talk, real music, for real people, man. Raw Sphinx, it's on you, homie.
You already know, Royal Sphinx doing the big out here. You taking over. We doing all the influences out here. We working our way all through the parties. Want to have a couple parties, even a little promotion party for my mans over here too, coming out soon.
Man, we should. We think about throwing a mansion party.
Hold on. We just need to stop talking because the people need to see what we got going on.
Yeah.
That's what it really boils down to. Because we can preach all day, but we can back that shit up. That's what it is. We talk that mess.
And just thank everybody who been supporting us through all everything through the years, man. It's like get so much love, man. Everywhere I go, I didn't even know like people was into it that much, Everywhere I go, people are like, yo, you're an artist, you're a musician, it's like, so I just want to thank the love and it's authentic love because I haven't even been making running no marketing campaigns. I haven't really been active on social media or anything. So I know it's like ground level, grassroots, real love from people, word of mouth and stuff like that. So, and that's why I'm sorry. And I just want to make an official apology, hip hop. I'm sorry for neglecting you. I'm sorry for not answering the call. You know, when I was texting you, I was worried about all this other shit. You would hit me up and I wouldn't answer you and I would put you off.
Oh, man.
And I've been secretly loving you for all these years and I'm ready for the world to know about our relationship, hip hop. So I love you, hip hop, and like the whole world gonna know that Rambeau and hip hop is synonymous and that we got a love affair. I'm out, man.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna have some links where you can check these guys out. Thank you so much, Randy Rambeau.
Shout out to Cosmic Soup,
Royal Sphinx, and thank you guys so much.
Thank you, brother. I enjoyed it, brother, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And until next time.
Next time, brother.
All right, cool.
It's Rambeau, baby. Come on. That's all I do, girl. Come on. That's all I do, girl. Come on.